On last week's Final Bell, we discussed incompetent mixed martial arts judging, and it's been rampant. And it's been rampant for years, but it seems to be highlighted recently. But the judges aren't the only ones who are incompetent. This week, I want to focus in on the referees. As you know what, the referees are almost making the judges look good. Now, a couple of weeks ago, when they fought in Brooklyn, it was a fucking train wreck. It was a debacle all around. The refereeing was terrible, and the judging was terrible. Now, it continued this past weekend in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Now, there were no blatant, robberies. There were no blatant screw jobs. But there were also no blatant, real high-profile fights, for anyone really to get screwed over. The fact of the matter is, and we've seen this over the years, nobody really cares if a Fight Pass fight has a weird ending or a weird decision. People forget about it. We all have short attention spans. Even if you bet on the fight, you forget about it once the next fight has begun. But nevertheless, this past Sunday, and it's continued, in which you have one judge, it's 30-27 for one fighter, another guy has it 29-28 for the others. I get that it's subjective, but there shouldn't be so much discrepancy, and there also shouldn't be so much fucking incompetence with the referees as well. Remember a couple of weeks ago, Holly Holm and Randami. Randami hit her twice, man. It was freaking deliberate. She did it twice. She should have been deducted points. Should have been deducted 2 points. Let's just say at bare minimum, she was deducted 1. The fight would have been a draw. It was incompetent officiating. There was incompetent officiating in that OSP Ozdemir fight a couple of weeks ago as well. This is a pattern, and then we get our boy Mario Yamasaki, or whatever it is. What is that about? What does he do? What is it? What? This is the heart? So, what's the heart about? What's the story behind the heart? What's the story behind the heart? I have heart, so I let fighters get their fucking heads knocked off after, they shouldn't be. I don't get it. And I tell you what, man, I hate fucking referees, all right? I hate referees that is like, oh, look at me. Like doing this. What is this? Oh, look at me. And it's been years. Yamasaki, for some reason, gets a free pass. Everybody bitches about Yves Levine. Listen, Yves Levine's a good guy, and Yves' problem at times is he worries too much about the fighters. Yves' like, whoa, I think this guy might be hurt. You know what I mean? Yamasaki, and there's been a pattern with Yamasaki. It's just his uselessness, basically. The guy's clueless. What I understand about Yamasaki is the guy's been around forever, but he doesn't get fucking better. He doesn't get better. And it's frustrating to me as well, and it's dangerous, okay? No one likes Travis Brown, so nobody cares that Travis Brown took a couple of extra shots. But those are Derek Lewis extra shots, man. And even Derek Lewis says, yeah, thanks to Yamasaki for letting me get a couple of shots in. I'll give him some money for that. Really? You're getting mocked by the other dude right now. It's pathetic. But you know what else is pathetic? Is the fact we seem to be in this era where we're starting over again. You notice this? It's like, oh, the UFC goes to New York. The judges are terrible. We have all these new referees. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. There should be fucking reffing fights outside a 7-Eleven in a parking lot, let alone a world championship fight in Brooklyn, New York. But it's a pattern here. It's like we're starting over. We have new announcers. We got shitty refs. We got bad judging still. There's a bunch of fighters. Nobody knows who the hell they are. We got a bunch of interim fights all the time. It's like there's just complete chaos. It's like we're starting. It's like day one. You tune in. There's a new announcer every week. You know what? I miss Goldberg. Bring Gold. Where's Goldberg? Sometimes things don't need to be changed for the sake of change. Sometimes things just are the way they are, and they're good. And I'll tell you what's not good right now is the refereeing and the fucking judging in mixed martial arts, and it's a problem, all right? It's a problem. And it's a problem that evidently is not going to go away anytime soon because, unfortunately, there's nothing the UFC can do about it. They don't control the commissions. They don't control the states. They don't control the judges. They don't control the referees. But it's about time that these states and the provinces and Canada as well get your fucking act together. Other than that, you're on your own. Later.